Hello, my name is John Beynon and I'm in the English department. I taught 2 classes last semester in which I implemented the Affordable Learning Solutions ideas, and one of those was English 178. That's an upper division course for English majors. It's called Lesbian and Gay Literature, and I normally teach all print books. They're usually novels and poems and works of drama. For that class I kind of just got my toes wet a little bit with Affordable Learning Solutions options. And so the first text that we read, The Picture of Dorian Gray, I made sure that the students used an eBrary version of that. An eBrary is an electronic version of the text available through the Henry Madden Library. The other class I implemented Affordable Learning Solutions options was English 194T. That's a senior seminar. It's Restoration and 18th century British women writers. The trick about this class is that there aren't a lot of in-print editions of these books in the first place. So it's a hard course to teach at all unless you have access to online versions or electronic editions of the texts. The students read 16 different authors this semester, and so if I had had them purchase a physical copy, they would have purchased not only 16 different books, and in some cases actually more because we read more than one work by a single author, but some of these books are hardcover books that are expensive or no longer available. Others are fairly expensive paperbacks that are no longer in print, and so it would have been difficult to teach those works. But by utilizing websites like Gutenberg and Hathitrust, I was able to find online editions of rather hard to find text and be able to teach those to my students. And the students really appreciated being able to access those books. I'm involved in the Affordable Learning Solutions project because I do want to make sure that our students are able to afford going to school. I think that's the primary reason. I'm also interested in the ways in which this particular project or initiative can help build digital literacy skills. I think it's really important that in the 21st century our students understand the whole range of options that are available for reading and annotating and manipulating texts that are out there. And this is one way that offers the possibility to, especially in the courses I've described, a possibility of letting them choose from a variety of kinds of formats and editions and use devices. Some students would read on their smartphones and some came in with their tablets, and others chose to print things out and have a physical copy in front of them. I am an Affordable Learning Solutions faculty. So the pros and cons of using an eBrary text. The pros would be that the book is very affordable. Normally that book is available only in a hardcover from Harvard University Press. It's a very expensive book for students to buy, and so I usually choose a cheaper version of that edition or that book. But this edition is an important one to teach, especially in that class, and so I was happy to have that text available through the eBrary collection, because then the students could use that, and all of my students were able to access it. They were able to access it for free, and there are some annotation and highlighting options available through eBrary as well. I think some of the drawbacks of using it, there were some students who still wanted to have a physical copy, so they went ahead and they purchased the more expensive version. Many of those students are English majors who love books and they want to have the physical objects on their shelves, and so e-texts just aren't going to satisfy them in that regard. And then others were students who were unhappy with the limitations of the eBrary software, that it could be kind of clunky sometimes to highlight and annotate, and also that the students weren't able to keep that edition after the window of period in which they could use, download and read the book. I really enjoyed being a part of the Affordable Learning Solutions project. I learned quite a lot. I'm eager to learn more and explore more and keep implementing.